Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. So we are still talking about episode 2 of Being a Xaba, and this is a reality show on Mzansi Magic. It's on a Sunday 7 p.m. slot. If you want to watch it, they do have it on Catch Up, and of course some people are able to get the episode here on YouTube, so if you search for it you might be able to get it. Now you guys listen. Xaba is married, they say. He says that he is married to the current wife, which is Ukwazi, young, beautiful wife. They have a baby. I think the baby is a toddler now, and she's also pregnant. She did say that she got pregnant quickly after having a baby. So ulamanise edoze. And he has, did I say 23 children, if I'm not mistaken, from different mothers. I think he counted like 17 baby mamas. Yeah, but he is not a polygamist. So he's not claiming to be married to multiple women at the same time. He has been married to different women at different times, and he's dated different women at different times. I think he's just one of those guys, like if he dates you, he's going to have a baby with you. Okay. And I guess women like having babies with him because listen, if I meet a guy that already has 10 kids, why the hell will I want to have an 11th child with a man? Okay. But obviously there is a woman that had a 23rd child with this man. Okay. Now you guys, so now here is an issue that is coming up on the episode 2 of Being a Xaba. The current wife, who is Aibo, mina ngithi ukwazi, it's Swazi. Okay. The current wife, who is Swazi, says that her and her husband are married. He also refers to her as, his wife, like they are married. She says that when they started living together, she had asked the husband to sort out issues with the ex, meaning that she wanted to make sure that he was divorced before they could move on with their lives, because she didn't want a situation where she was living with a man and then at some point a woman is coming up and saying, listen, I have a marriage certificate, so this is my man, which we have seen happen, especially when a man is dead. Okay. So she had asked her husband to sort out the situation with an ex, and she says that the husband did sort out that situation with an ex. So her husband had shown her a divorce decree, okay, which proved that he was divorced from the ex. And the most recent ex is Onkule Onkulo. Okay, I might get some names wrong, okay? So now the wife said that she, because in the diary session, I think the person that is helping her with the diary session did ask her, did you see the divorce decree? And she says, yes, he showed me the divorce decree. That is the wife. Okay. Now, they go now to the scene where Usihle, the daughter that does not get along with the current wife, is in the house, okay, a Avoca. Remember, this man has, two houses that they have mentioned on the show. There is a house in Pinetown where he lives with his wife, and then there is a house in Avoca. In Avoca, he says that he bought that house so that his children can live there, just if you are his child, you can live at Avoca. Then he has another house in Pinetown where he lives with whoever is his current wife. The ex-wife lives in Avoca with the rest of the children. So if you're the ex-wife, you live in Avoca with the rest of the children. So the most recent ex-wife lives in Avoca with the rest of the children that want to live in Avoca, and then the current wife lives with him in Pinetown. So when they are shooting this scene, Usihle is sitting down with Nkule Onkulu, okay? And she's asking the stepmother, okay, we would say, okay, so what's going on with you and dad? Okay. Now, the ex-wife starts explaining was, you know what? You know how it's like with your dad. Sometimes he's in a good mood, sometimes he's not in a good mood. There are times when he calls me and he still has an expectation for me to be helping him with his business stuff, with documents here, documents there. And Usihle is like, what do you mean? Is he still asking you to help you with like business stuff? I think there is like security company stuff. Remember, I was asking myself, what does this man do for a living? So I think there's a security company mentioned there. And the ex-wife is like, yeah. So he still sometimes calls me to ask me for favor. So it depends what mood he's in. Okay. And then they also get to talk about the divorce. Okay. Now, Sihle tells Uncle Luguti, Dad is telling us that he is already married to Uswazi. So what's happening with you and Dad? Nkulu says, listen, me and your dad are not divorced. There is no divorce decree. In fact, your dad does not want to divorce me. When I heard that he wanted to get married, I said, okay, that's fine. But, can you divorce me? I don't know why she does not divorce him, but you know what I mean? That's how she said it on the show. Why don't you divorce me? Why don't we get a divorce? And he did not want to do that. So she does not understand. So Nkulu does not understand how Xaba can say that he is married to Uswazi when they are not divorced, because Nkulu says that she does not have any divorce decree. Okay, she says that they are not divorced. Her and Mr. Xaba are not divorced. Kodwa-ke naye-ke uNkulu, she confuses me because she goes on to say that her and Mr. Xaba got married. It was all nice and all of that. By the way, you guys, Nkulu might look a little bit older. She's beautiful and all of that. She might look a little bit older, but she's actually 43. I was like, how is this woman younger than me? Okay. She's very young. So she must have gotten married early. And she said that they got married, had 2 kids. And then she says that, and then after some time, Xaba left her and he hasn't been home in 20 years. Okay. And I was like, listen, you guys, I like reality TV shows, but I'm so tired of these men that don't go home. Because what do you mean this man hasn't been home in 20 years? So does that mean that they broke up 20 years ago, or he just left home and then the assumption was that they've broken up since he hasn't been back home in 20 years? Because that's how she made it sound like he left and never came back and it's been 20 years. Remember, you guys, even on the show Umdeni Usomnala, his first wife said the same thing. His wife said he had not been home. Somnala had not been home in 8 years. And these women will be out here telling us this information like we are supposed to understand, like it's supposed to be normal. Umyenwako has not been home in 8 years. Guys, sikupilana. Inhloboni yempilo lesiphilayo. So basically, Somnala had not been home in 8 years, and Xaba has not been home in 20 years. I'm like, woman, what are you still doing there? What are you, And also, another thing that I noticed about Nkulu is that Nkulu still calls Xaba my husband. She still refers to Xaba my husband. And if they are not divorced, I guess she's right. But the thing is, the man has not been home in 20 years. She said it herself. He left 20 years ago. Guys, the things that we let these men get away with. And then he still calls her to help her with his business. Why the hell would you be helping a man with his business that hasn't been home in 20 years and has married someone else? Okay. Now, here's the thing. The interesting thing would be for all of these people to be in the same room. It would be interesting to actually have Uswazi and Onkolo in the same room. Swazi would probably not want to do it because Uswazi looks like she has that arrogance. You could see, I'm the current wife and you can't tell me nothing about it. But I think that it will help her to get in the same room with Unkulu because she will get to know the truth. Because I feel like Ubaba Xaba is playing them. Because if you have one wife saying that she's not divorced and you have another wife saying that she has seen a divorce decree, there's somebody that is lying. Maybe Mr. Xaba has divorced Unkulu and Unkulu does not know that she has been divorced. And maybe she did not see that divorce decree. I don't know if that's possible for you to be divorced and not know that you are divorced and not see the divorce decree. Or the divorce decree that was showed to Uswazi was not legit. It was not the divorce decree. Okay? It was a fake one. Or it was a divorce decree for the wife before Unkulu, because Unkulu is sitting there saying, listen, I'm still here in my house in Avoca because the man does not want to divorce me, but he also hasn't been home in 20 years. Guys, stop this thing of calling your husband when he doesn't show up at home at 6 p.m. because he always comes home at 5:30 in the evening, okay? Some women have been waiting for their husband to come home for 20 years. I was like, what the hell is going on? Sometimes these Zulu men are not helping us, okay? These Zulu men, they're not helping us to show people that there are good Zulu men out here, okay? How are you not home for 20 years, okay? My husband must not see this, okay? He must not see this because he is going to ask me, why do you call me when I am 15 minutes late? Because some men are 8 years late, okay, to come home. Some men are 20 years late to come home. So now, you guys, even the kids are confused in this situation. I think that it works better for Xaba, for the family to not spend time together, because when they don't spend time together, that information doesn't move around the family. Obviously, Uswazi thinks ukuthi everything is sorted, they're divorced. Unkulu is saying they are not, but Unkulu and Uswazi are never together. And Usihle noSwazi no longer speak, so it works for Ubaba Xaba ukuthi uSwazi noSihle no longer speak, because the information that comes from Nkulu is never gonna go to Uswazi. So Uswazi is not gonna know that Nkulu is saying that she's not divorced, so it works for Ubaba Xaba. I'm kind of feeling like Ubaba Xaba has polygamy, but he's not telling his wife that, guys, listen, we are in a polygamous relationship here. It's just that you guys don't know, you know. That's why he has multiple houses, because he wants to have another wife here and another one there. The wife that he sees and the wife that he doesn't see, you know. Listen, December is going to be nice with these shows. I think that I'm going to be having fun with these shows. Anyway, you guys, listen, come into the comment section and tell me what you think about these men that are so late, okay? How are you 20 years late? How are you 20 years late going home, okay? Can you show up for dinner, Mr. Xaba? You know? Mr. Xaba hamba yothenga ubizi 20 years later akakabuyi, hey? Hi guys, no, I know. Anyway, thank you so much. Nginithanda kakhulu.